Hi, and welcome back to another Amazon selling video. My name is Nikki Kirk, and I sell on Amazon doing retail arbitrage with a little bit of online arbitrage mixed in, and I have been doing that for 6 years now. Today, I'm going to deep dive into one of my favorite Amazon selling tools, SellerBoard, and I'll walk you through why I love it, how to use it, and all the different things that it can do. SellerBoard has a desktop version, which I'll walk you through, and they also have a mobile app, and the app honestly is why I love it, because it tells you your profit, your actual profit, taking into account all of the different shipping into Amazon FBA, FBM, like all your different fees associated, and it will tell you your true profit. Now, of course, you have to take out your, expenses of your overall business, but as far as just your Amazon product sales, it's going to tell you that really clearly with photos. It's really awesome and I love it. It'll forecast out like what it thinks you're going to do for the month, and it'll have your actual for the month. So it really makes planning for your Amazon business super easy at the touch of your phone. One of the other things it makes really easy is getting reimbursements for lost or damaged products. So today I'm going to walk you through it all, exactly how I use it and how you can use it for your Amazon selling business. We are in the heart of Q4, and so how I'm sourcing all Q4 is really I have items that I'm going into the store, chasing those replens, grabbing them, and headed to the next store. It might be 5 Walmarts in one day, a couple TJ Maxx's and Marshalls. I'm in there to get what's selling and get it fast to keep that inventory flowing into Amazon and making those sales. Why I love SellerBoard is it tells you right on the mobile app what you've sold. Photos and everything, and it tells you if you're making a profit. So if you're thinking, oh, I'm selling this one item, it's flying off the shelf, I need to go get more, but you're not actually making money on it, why waste your time? You can see it all right in SellerBoard. So here is my SellerBoard sales for the month of September. I've already filtered it to show just September, and you can see here, well, you can't see because I have covered the images, but you can see how it tells you literally every single thing that you are selling, how many units, how much sales number, and what your net profit is. So you can see if this item is making you money very quickly right on your phone. If you click over here, then it breaks it down. So in September, I did 36,000 in sales, 1,036 units sold. And then I never have anything in those promos because I don't do that. It tells me how much all my shipping costs were, my refund costs, Amazon fees, 10,000 cost of goods, 14,000. And then my total profit, $9,901 in September. And then it tells you your estimated payouts. Now, those don't matter, right? I mean, it's good to get the money, right? But as far as like a true sales numbers, that's not really saying anything because, of course, I had that $14,000 cost of goods. So that's covering that. So now you can see the estimated payouts is my profit plus those cost of goods. Then I had 90% sellable returns. My margin was 27% and my ROI was 66% for September. Now we can see already today I have sold 4 items, but what's great is, like, it's the morning, right? No one's really bought anything just yet. But you can see already I've made $29 today off of 97%. And then again, you can do this. And then if I clicked this month, it's only been, 3 days, 4 days. This month, I've got $2,000 of sales so far, $420 profit, but then here's my favorite thing, it's going to forecast. So based on all of my stock that I have, everything, SellerBoard knows all the fees and everything associated with it, it's estimating that I'll do another $36,000 this month for another $9,000 of profit. So I really like that. Now, I use it as kind of like a goal. Okay, at the beginning of the month, if it's saying I can do 36, well, let's make that my goal, right? Of course, things change and it'll update as you send in more stock or inventory, as things sells. It'll keep updating the forecast, but overall, it's pretty spot on, and I really like it because I like setting goals and hitting goals. So that's awesome, and that's one of the reasons I love it. SellerBoard is connected right to your Amazon selling account, so it's pulling in all your real information. The one thing that it doesn't do is your cost of goods. So what I do is I just head into the dashboard on the desktop because the phone app is really handy to like filter and see your sales and your profit on your phone, but you can't do a lot of this stuff at all on the phone. It's really just more of a visual. So on the desktop, about once a week or every other week, I go in and I update my cost of goods for anything that I have added to my inventory. It's going to pull it all right from Amazon. However, it's missing that cost of goods. So let's jump into the desktop version and I'll walk you through how I use it. Okay, so again, we see the exact same numbers here that we just saw on my phone, forecasting 36. Today I've sold 97, 4 items. or 4 orders for 5 items. And then you can see my September again right here, same numbers. So it's really handy to see like, okay, so this month forecast, I'm doing a little bit better in sales. However, my net profit, clearly I've got something that's profiting a little bit less. So it's just all interesting things. And then if you click this for more, you'll get these little pop-ups. So it tells me all the sales I've had, cost of goods, net profit so far, margin and ROI so far. Now, as soon as I log into SellerBoard, the first thing I do is head to products, because here is where it's going to be super easy to update my cost of goods. Now you can see I've already got all of them, but all I do is scroll through here and look for any that are missing. Since I just updated it yesterday, there shouldn't really be any, but we're going to scroll through and just double check. Okay, so now we can see stuff that I sold way back in 2020 and 2019. So I don't really need those numbers for current. So I never went back and updated them in SellerBoard because this was before I started using it. But like I said, it pulls everything. Even if you've deleted, these are not in my Amazon selling inventory anymore. Like even in the inactive, I've since deleted them, but they still pull through to SellerBoard. So that's cool because I can go in here and look up any old things that I used to sell. If I'm missing an ASIN, I can search for it and find it. So now all you have to do to add this, because of how I do my SKUs, you see I got this at CVS for $8.99. I know that this is $8.99. Super easy to add in my costs. Now this one, I don't have a SKU because I was FBMing this. So I clearly didn't make a SKU for it, but it was the same price. Once I've got them in, you just hit save. And now automatically that earlier profit number and everything, if I had items that were current in my inventory selling and I didn't have the cost, the profit would show more, right? But now I've updated it, and so anything's going to update. So if I noticed that, like on my app, let's see, if one was missing a price, up here you see the cost of goods $3.99. But if I had happened to notice that it was 0 on the cost of goods, I would just head over to the desktop version, add my cost of goods, refresh, hit save, refresh, and automatically that would be updated for today. It's super fast and super simple, and hello, who doesn't love that? Okay, so now back to our desktop version. Now we're popped over into a demo part of it, so I can stop blocking everything out and you can see how it really works without my products that I'm really selling. So you can see here, if you go up top to chart, you will have this picture of how your sales are doing. So this is for 4 days, sales 2000, but if I do all periods, it's got the last 12 months, so you can see the total sales of 255, how many units were sold. Again, this is a demo, so I don't do advertising, but you see it here, gift wrapping, shipping, Amazon fees, cost of goods, and then you can see their profit, their margin. I was going to say people are making a lot of money on their products, so their ROI is 600%. That's quite good. So anyways, you can click on these different bars. This is the profit bar showing how much profit. At the top line is units sold, advertising costs, and refunds. When you scroll down, you'll see the different things. So how many refunds, how many units you sold, sales. And if you scroll over, it's got the bestseller rank. And then if you click more info here, again, this is just on that one specific product. And I do this often to show you guys how one product might do for me. So you can click on one product. So this one product that they have sold $82,000 in sales, profiting them $45,000. And again, the photo is why I love it, because it's just visually super easy to see. Whereas if you're in Amazon Seller Central, you have to like kind of know what the item is or click through different. And plus when you're in the app and it's hard to see what you've been selling, right? Like you can go through your orders and scan, or you can go on the desktop and pull your sales reports. But I love SellerBoard because it's super easy. Visually, right there on my phone, I know what I need to be going and getting. So if I ever forget to plan ahead, I can go, oh shoot, let me see what I sold last month on my phone in the store really fast. Okay, up here at the top again, there's another profit and loss view. So it's going to tell you by month how you've been doing. Let's say I don't want to see the last 12 months. I really just want to see this year. And now it's going to tell you for each month, it's going to tell you for each month how you've done, plus your total numbers over here on the side. If you ever needed to see a specific SKU, you can search the ASIN or the SKU name here. So let's say we only want to see what these black gift boxes are doing. You hit filter. So now you can see how many sales for that specific item. Now, if you ever wanted to see a custom date, you could do that here, or if you want to see, this are the different tiles. So it'll be this month, last month. Oh, I'm on the demo. But you can filter through all those different things to see what you want to see, whatever date you want to see, and all that. It's really awesome. I often will pull a bunch of ASINs, so you can, like if I want to see all of these boxes, you just select all of them. And so if you ever see me do like top 10 products or 5 products I've sold videos, this is how I'm using it. I'm using it on SellerBoard to pull those products. I run the sales reports so I know visually I can see, okay, these were my most profitable items. And now I put those ASINs into SellerBoard, select them, and I have all those 10 items, 5 items, 20 items, whatever it is in one report. A few of the other things that SellerBoard does that makes it really exciting to help you with your Amazon business, just automate stuff and get stuff done quicker, is through AutoResponders and getting your money back through their reporting system. So let's pop in and look at those. So the AutoResponders here it has a bunch of different things. Again, I only do retail arbitrage, so I don't know all of this stuff. Oh, you'll also see it does eBay and Shopify. So if you have either one of those stores, a Shopify store or an eBay store, it can also connect in there and do all of the same stuff, telling you your profit. So that's exciting. Hopefully soon I'm going to have an eBay store for some of the stuff that I bought. But that'll be exciting to just pop it in there, and I'll have all those numbers as well. So in AutoResponders, under campaign, you can see different ones that they have set up on the test. And what this is doing is it will send customers who bought your product a request for a review for the product page. This is not seller reviews. I think it's not even like, I don't even think you can request reviews like through systems like this for Amazon, because they don't want your seller rating to be fake, right? They want it to be really customers of yours. But if you have a product, either private label, or you created a bundle and you want to get some product reviews, this could help you get those product reviews. It auto sends, after a certain number of days that you can decide, a request for a product review to your customer. Now, some customers don't get these emails because they have opted out on Amazon, but some do. So it'll send to who it can, and you can set it up like this. Let's walk in and show. So you can name it whatever you want. This is for you. This is an active campaign. You can set the date. It's going to go forever. We're sending only to new customers. If you want to exclude FBM orders, you can do that there. You can exclude customers who have already given you negative feedback because their product review is probably not going to be great, right? Amazon Marketplace, where you want to do, then you would select if you want to do all products or if you have a specific product that you want to do. So I want to do those 2 products. They have already existing templates that you can use. And then it looks just like Amazon would send it, or you could do the custom email, which they also have this template ready to go. So the email template name, are you happy? Now that's just, again, a name. It's not the subject. So you'll see the subject here. How is your new? And then it automatically pulls whatever the product name is. Now, if you've seen Amazon product names, they are quite long. So it might be long, but it pulls in the product so the customer knows what it is. It's going to pull the product short name. And then again, it's going to tell you, hey, this is John. I mean, you can edit this. I don't think I would say this is John. Hi, thank you for your order of da-da-da on the order number. According to our records, it's been delivered. We hope you're enjoying this product. I have just a small favor to ask. I really appreciate if you leave a short review on our product page. And then that's a button to leave your review for the customer. And then you can see here the options. So send email 2 days after it was delivered, because you want them to have time to like open it, right? And sometimes it says it's delivered and it might be delivered the next day. So you can select, I want 2 days, I want 4 days. Exclude refunded offers. Now, if I wanted to add something here, you can add all these different options. They have it automatically. So if you wanted the product short name and then you wanted to say you bought it on this date, you could add that. There's all different things that you could do. But again, remember, this is for product page reviews. So if you're selling the item, obviously it helps the product page and Amazon's algorithm to have more product reviews, but it's not seller reviews. Okay, the other cool thing that it helps is get your money back. So if you have lost or damaged items, if you have returns that you haven't been reimbursed for, because if you didn't know, Amazon, the customer has 45 days to return it. And if they don't, you should get your money back from Amazon because they kept your item, right? So that it helps you with that. It also helps notice if there's any FBA fee changes. Now, of course, this year they've been changing all the time, but it pulls a report so that you can ask Amazon to look into why the fee changed. changed. It could be that a seller updated the weight to be heavier, or it's lower, or whatever it is, and makes that fee change, because that's how the fees work. So if you think something is changed, it's going to pull it for you so that you can decide if you want to reach out to Amazon and have them look into it. So now we've got the lost and damaged. So it's estimating that I'm due about $100 for some reimbursements for lost and damaged. So I've clicked download the report and have it emailed to me because it takes a while. Okay, so now that I've got the emailed report to me, I'm going to go ahead and open it in my Google Drive so that I can look at what damaged inventory I have. Now you can do all this yourself, and you should do all this, but it takes like 3 or 4 different reports that you pull from Amazon, and you filter through and you make sure but SellerBoard does it all for you. It's super simple, one click, and it's done. You don't have to pull multiple reports. So now this is damaged FBA inventory. So you can see I've got a couple things that look damaged, and you can see it's broken it down. So I've got of this EOS lip bond, I've got one lost, it's still missing. So now I can look for a reimbursement. Now the awesome thing about SellerBoard and these money back buttons is that they have a link for it. You literally just click the link. They even have a template of what you can send to Amazon. So it shows you right here where to do your help ticket. Here, you know how in your help ticket you go down, but you can just click this link, and judging whether it was lost or damaged based off of your report. So this one is lost. I'll hit the lost. Now back at SellerBoard, they have the template. Again, just copy. Hello, it looks like the following stock was damaged, went missing in Amazon's possession, and I can't see that it has been reimbursed. So I can put the ASIN and then all the information from this money back. Now you can still from here create a case, and it's literally already made a case for me. I don't have to do anything else. Now that one, I'm pretty sure all these things are kind of old. I don't remember selling EOS anytime recently. So it might be that it's been like way past when I can ask for a reimbursement. Also, it's a health and beauty item. It might be that it has already been reimbursed. I don't know, but it makes it really easy to go ahead and look into it. Pulling return reports in Amazon outside of using SellerBoard to help you is quite hard, because again, you have to pull multiple different reports, reconcile them together to say, okay, yes, I was reimbursed or I wasn't. So having this helpful information really at your fingertips is awesome. So it has to be past 60 days before Amazon will even let you request reimbursement, because the customer has 45 days plus shipping time if they did it on the 45th day to return it to Amazon. So you do have to wait. And the great thing is that SellerBoard already knows that. So I can see there's 4 here in red that are ready for me to look into. However, this one right here is a chocolate food item, so those are non-returnable, so those would not be expected to come back. Again, a food item, and let's look into this toy one. We'll head back to SellerBoard. We're going to click the link again. It makes it super easy. Request, and now it's going to let me check if it's already been reimbursed or if it can't be reimbursed. Now this one, I remember which one it is, so it's telling me that they cannot reimburse it, because Amazon won't reimburse me because I'm the one. This was an FB. Oh no, this was just a customer service issue. I had to physically refund that order by hitting refund in the thing. Since I did it, Amazon is now going to say, okay, you know what you're doing. It's your business. So we're not going to reimburse you for it. So that's something to just always know, that if you ever physically refund someone, Amazon will never reimburse you for that, because you're the one who made that decision. So this is telling me for that ID that I can't do that. So all I would do is just go through all of them. If it's a non-returnable item, you won't get reimbursed. If there's a return, it's just the cost of doing business. Okay, again, for the fee change report, we're just gonna go ahead and click download the report. I've picked the last 18 months because I've never actually pulled this report, and then hit download. Again, I hit to email me because it takes a while, so they've emailed it to me. And in my sheet, I can see that this product, it has the ASIN, it has my SKU numbers, and it's telling me that on August 28th, it sold and the fee was $396, but now on September 25th, the fee is now jumped up to $475, which doesn't seem right because the fee was only supposed to go up 35 cents. So now I can go and look into it with Amazon. So now you can contact seller support, open a ticket, then it has the sample template, so I can literally just copy this, and then you would just enter your email and hit send, making it super simple. Now these things, clearly you can see this happens. Things change all the time. And yes, the fees went up this year a couple of times, but it shouldn't have gone up that much. So something clearly happened and you can ask them to remeasure it. Okay, so that is SellerBoard. It has so much that it can do for your business, but why I love it, again, is because those profit numbers. I love to see how my business is actually doing with as little effort as on my part as possible, right? All I have to do is update those costs of goods, every week, every other week, whatever it is. Just put yourself on a schedule and you can add those and have your numbers at your fingertips on your phone. It's really awesome, and I've been using it for, I think, coming on 3 years now. I love it and I highly recommend it. The great thing is that first, SellerBoard has given me a link where you can get 2 months for free. You don't even have to put a credit card in. So you can try it out for yourself and see if it works for your Amazon business. And second, it's not an expensive tool. It is a nice to have tool, but I think it's pretty important if you want to know if you're actually making money at this business by knowing your profit numbers. So that's why I love it. Anything to make your Amazon selling business, especially the financial part of it where it's not always for everyone, numbers aren't always for everyone. I love to source, I love to sell, and then you got to dig into your nitty-gritty numbers. SellerBoard makes it really easy. So again, the link is below if you want to try it out for yourself for 2 months for free. Check out SellerBoard and let me know if you use it or how you like it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will see you back here for another Amazon selling video.